Happy Wednesday! Welcome to my Food for Thought. Today I'm preparing Tennessee Southern Enchiladas. I found this recipe and it's a wonderful recipe, and the great thing about it, it's summertime, it's hot, and you don't want to be in the kitchen for very long. And I'm not big on crock pots, but this is a crock pot recipe, but I've tweaked it. And when I tweak something, that means I use fresh ingredients. You're going to start with a 1 pound bag of black beans. You're going to put them on and let them cook till they're al dente. Then while those are cooking, we're going to get a tomato, maybe 2, according to how big your tomatoes are. Remember, let's take advantage of these fresh products that we have this time of year. We can use canned and frozen anytime after the snow goes to flying. Now, once we do that, we'll take the tomato. You're going to cut it in half, and then each half you're going to cut into 2 or 3 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch slices. There's a proper way to cut a tomato. With your knife, turn the tomato with the cut side up, and then you're going to dice it. Just sort of slide your knife through, and it will cut a lot easier. Same thing with a bell pepper. It's a lot easier to cut from the cut side than it is from the skin side. Then we're going to take 2 ears of corn. We're going to cut it off, which should equal 1 cup. Set it to the side. So you've got your tomatoes to the side, you've got your corn set to the side. Then you're going to take a fresh jalapeno, cut it in half, and take the seeds out, because that is what is the hot part of that pepper. Just remember, don't rub your eyes after you've done that, and the safe side would be to wear gloves if you have gloves. Then go ahead and do the same thing. You're going to dice it up, set it to the side. Then, now the smart way, if you have been grilling, take a chicken breast and you're going to shred it and set it to the side. But just remember, if you're vegan and you're not a meat eater, you don't have to put the meat in this recipe, because all of it's going to go into a pan at one time and cook. And you're just going to cook it for maybe about 10 or 15 minutes till it's al dente. That includes your beans, your tomatoes, your hot peppers, your chicken. Also, 2 little green onions. Go ahead and dice those up and put that in, which will give it more color, more flavor. And with this recipe, I had some little orange and yellow sweet bell peppers. I diced those up and put them in. Same thing, cut them in half, take the seeds out and dice them up. Nothing uniform, it doesn't have to be anything fancy whatsoever. So all that's cooking. Go ahead, chop you up a little bit of fresh cilantro, pitch it in the pan. Save you a little extra as a garnish to give a little bit more color on top. Same thing with the parsley, enough to equal about a teaspoon. Now, you have all these wonderful ingredients and they're smelling so good. Well, what do I do with that? Hey, cook you some rice. Get you 3 cups of rice that's cooked. Make you a little bed. Take and put that on top. Now, if you have celiac and you can't have any type of floured products, hey, use corn chips. Use corn tostadas, or just don't have anything. Or I've even tried the gluten-free crackers, and it makes a wonderful dip, because you're going to put you a big old dollop of sour cream on top after you've got it off the stove. And let me tell you, wouldn't it be wonderful to take to a family reunion, or school's going to be going on soon and you don't want to spend all your time in the kitchen where it's hot. Doesn't this look wonderful? The bright colors and even the smell. It'll just make you want to sit down and have a plate. Thank you for watching my Food for Thought today. If you would like this recipe or any of my other recipes, just give me a call, or better yet, just come on down to the Whistle Stop and see me. I'm there Tuesday through Saturday. Bye.